YouTube, so I want to do the Best of Beauty 2013 tag. It's been floating around, so I thought it would be a fun thing to film and end 2013 with. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. So the first thing, there's a list of things that you should talk about with the tag. So the first thing is primers. So my favorite, I actually have two. So one is actually empty. It's the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, and I really think it minimizes my pores, and I think it's one of the best ones that I've tried. So this one is empty. So there's that one. You can find it at any drugstore in Ulta, wherever. And then the next one is the Pixi Flawless and Poreless Primer. I'm not sure that this one actually like makes my pores much smaller, but I do think it makes my makeup last longer when I use this one. And this one I received in an Ipsy bag, but you can get Pixi at Target. The next topic is foundations, and if you follow me on Instagram or if you've seen any of my other YouTube videos, you know that I love the Revlon Color Stay Whipped foundation. I have this in two different colors, and I've actually gone through this color once before. This is a rebuy, so this is, and my color is 320 Warm Golden. So yeah, this is also at the drugstore. I think this is one of the more expensive ones, but I really do love it. It's like $12 or something like that. So there's that. Okay, the next topic is concealers. So I'm not the biggest concealer person, but there is one that I do love a lot, and it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And this one I actually get it in Brighten for my under eye area. So it's more of a pinky tone concealer, and I'm yellow tone, so it really brightens that area. And yeah, so there's that. It's really great for that. So the next thing I want to talk about is powders. With the Revlon Color Stay, I don't use a powder to set it. I think it works really great without a powder. I think if you add a powder on top of it, I think it starts getting kind of cakey. But if I use any other foundations, especially my L'Oreal Lumi or something like that, I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. And I actually just get the transparent one. And this one is kind of beat up because I've had it in my bag, and it helps for touch-ups if I ever get oily or anything like that. But this one's my favorite. It's, you know, it's just a transparent pressed powder that you can't go wrong with, and it's only like $3 at like Walmart or Target or wherever you can get Rimmel at. So yeah. So the next thing I want to talk about is bronzers, and this is another thing that if you follow me on any type of social media, you know that I love this bronzer. It's the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in the color Sunny. So it looks like this, and I use it almost every day that I wear makeup anyway, and I still haven't hit pan. I do have a good dent in it, but I haven't hit pan, so it really lasts a long time, and it's really only like $3 or something like that at any drugstore that you can find NYC products. So the next thing I want to talk about is blush. My favorite blush, I think, of all time, and I got it early in the year, and I think this is the only blush I use in the whole month of November and December. It's the Balm's Hot Mama blush. I love it. The packaging is cute. Everything is just amazing about it. I got it off of Hot Look for I think like $10 or something like that. They're on Hot Look pretty regularly, but it's just this peachy pink blush. It is pretty shimmery, but not like glitter. It kind of gives your cheeks a nice glow. So if you use this, you don't really need to use a highlighter on top. I would just use this by itself. But yeah, I mean, if it's not on Hot Look, you can always go to thebalm.com and find this. So this next product is also from The Balm. It is the Mary Luminizer Highlight. It is probably the only highlighter that I use. It's a beautiful champagne highlighter, and it looks like I barely touched it because a little goes a long way. It's so pretty. I think I would use this on anybody. Like, it's so pretty, and the packaging is so cute, and yeah, The Balm does really good with their packaging. So there's that. favorite brow products. I want to say that I really don't use, I experiment a little bit, but I always keep going back to this. It's the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and I get it in medium. As you can see, I use the heck out of it, and I usually use the wax side, and I just use a little bit of the powder to kind of set it, but I love it. I use it every day. I used it today for my brows, and yeah, there's not really much else I can say about it, is that other than it's great. You can find it at Target or eyeslipsface.com, and comes in a bunch of different colors, so you should try it. My favorite palette of the year has got to be the Naked 2 palette. I know there's been a lot of hype for the Naked 3 since it's been out, but I really do love this palette. I have all three of the Naked palettes. I have the Naked Basics palette, but I think this one is my favorite. This is the one I gravitate to the most. It has, you know, I believe they classify it as, you know, warm or cool taupes or something like that, but it is really, really pretty. I like it better than the Naked one, and of course better than the Naked 3, and I've made quite a few dents in a lot of these shadows, and I love it. I love this. And the next thing I want to talk about is actually, it's not a palette, and it wasn't really part of this tag, but I love it. I use it all the time. I use it today for my eyes, and it's the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Amber Rush. It's a rose gold color, and I think I did get it really early in the year. I use it all the time. I actually just apply it to my eyes with my finger, and I think it's so beautiful, and it's the only one of the Infallibles that I have, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So the next thing I want to talk about is eyeliners. I love the Lorac Front of the Line Pro eyeliner in black. It actually came with my Lorac Pro palette, and I love it. I think I did it to do my wing today, and whenever I use it, I want to say it's like one of the easiest eyeliners to use. So it's just so smooth, and it's really precise, and you can't go wrong with this. I would definitely repurchase this, even though it came with my palette, but I'd repurchase this any day. So I have two favorite mascaras that I've been using. I use them together, I use them on their own, but I've used them for most of the year. One is the L'Oreal Telescopic Clean Definition in Black is Black. So it's like this, and it just has a small bristles. So I really love the length that it gives my lashes, and sometimes that's all I want is just some nice length, and I love that it really defines my lower lashes. And then the Dior Show mascara. This is given to me by a friend. This one has a fuller brush head, and it really makes your lashes fuller. It gives me a little bit of length when I use it on its own, but I rather use it with a lengthening mascara to get like the best results. So these two I will always repurchase, and I love them. Let's talk lip liners. So I don't use lip liners that much. I did get them for Christmas. If you check out my haul, so I will be using them more. But this is one that I've had for a while, and it's the NYX lip liner in Hot Red. So I got this because when you use a red lipstick, you have to use a lip liner no matter what. It's just no matter what red lipstick it is, you should use a red lip liner because it just makes things a lot easier, a lot crisper, a lot cleaner. So that's why I got it, and it was the only lip liner that I really owned and used up until I received my Makeup Forever lip liners. But yeah, so I love this. It was, you know, it saved my butt a lot. So piggybacking on the red lip liner, let's talk about lipsticks. So I am in love, if you've been following me, with the MAC's Riri Woo. It's the perfect red. I have another one of these in the fall packaging, I believe it was. The rose gold packaging, but I've only used this one. It's from the original launch. It's just a perfect red for anyone. Anyone can use this red. And they say it's like Ruby Woo, but I think Riri Woo is better. So yeah, so that is why I bought the NYX liner, because I needed it to go with my Riri Woo. So if you don't have it, you should be able to still find it online. I think the one in the original packaging, but the other ones, I'm pretty sure they're sold out. But if you look online, you'll be able to find it. So that was a bold color lipstick. For nudes, I like to use Milani in Nude Cream. It's what I'm wearing now. It's just the perfect nude color. I think this will suit almost any skin tone or every skin tone. Just everyone will look great with this lipstick. And it smells good, and it's not expensive. I think it's like $4, if that, and they always have sales at different drugstores. So if you can get your hands on the Milani Nude Cream, I'd really recommend it. My favorite lip glosses of all time are the NYX Butter Glosses. This is actually the second one in the same shade in Apple Strudel that I've purchased. I've never ever in my life gone through a lip gloss except for this. And I love pairing it with my Milani Nude Cream just to give it a little bit more peachiness. If I just feel like getting, you know, having that brightening. But yeah, I love this. It smells good. It smells like, I don't know, it smells like candy. It's just... it's so nice, and they're so nice, and I can't wait to try the butter lipsticks, because I love these. I only have a couple of these, but I want to get more. Okay, so the last thing in this tag is your favorite subscription service. I can hands down say that Ipsy is my favorite subscription service. I was subscribed to Birchbox as well, but I actually ended up canceling Birchbox because I hated it. That was just my preference. I know Birchbox is more geared towards skincare, where I kind of just wanted makeup things. So that's why I kind of went through with Ipsy. But because of Ipsy, I've found some of my favorite products. Like, I've received a sample of the Mary Luminizer through Ipsy, and I bought the full size. Same thing with my primer. It's a great subscription service. If you haven't checked it out, it's only 10 bucks a month. You get a makeup bag every month filled with goodies, and it is amazing. So yeah. So those were my favorite products of 2013. There's a lot more products, of course, that I enjoyed, but this video would be an hour long. If I talked about everything that I liked, it would be ridiculous. So I'm glad I kind of stood by the guidelines, and it was really hard picking just one item from each category. I know I picked 2 for a couple of them, but I didn't go crazy and just, you know, go off on a tangent. So I hope you can appreciate that. So until next time, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Friend me on Facebook. I'll have all that information below, so be sure to hit expand, and let me know if there's anything else you would like to see. So until next time, bye YouTube.